Buongiorno e ciao a tutti, I'm Aaron, your instructor here at 99 Problemi. This video is on Passato Prossimo con I verbi reciproci, and in this lesson we're going to be comparing the differences between reciprocal verbs and reflexive verbs. We're going to conjugate reciprocal verbs in the past tense, and then we're going to follow up with some exercises to show some comprehension. So first off, reciprocal verbs. These are verbs that when two people do an action to each other, they kiss each other, they hug each other, they love each other, that's called a reciprocal verb. Basically, the action of the verb is shared between two people or some other entity. In English, reciprocal verbs are often rendered with the use of each other. Take, for example, incontrarsi, which means to meet. You may have seen incontrare. That just means meet. Incontrarsi has a sense of meeting each other. Okay, notice that they are marked by the si ending just as the reflexive verbs. You're going to see a reflexive pronoun when you conjugate these in the past tense. You're also going to need a form of the auxiliary verb essere. Just like reflexives, reciprocals are only conjugated in the past with essere. And you're going to need, of course, the past participle. So reflexive pronoun, form of the auxiliary verb essere, and the past participle. Here's a model for incontrarsi. You'll notice that I've just put the subject pronouns. Again, they're grayed out because they're not so important. You can use them, you can not use them. Americans and English speakers tend to overuse these when learning Italian, so try to minimize their use. Italians definitely don't use them very often. You're also going to need the reflexive pronouns CVC. Notice that me, TC are not present, and that's because you can't have a singular reciprocal verb. If you think about it, it's logically impossible. Okay, if the way that we translated a reciprocal in English is with the use of each other, I mean, you can't really do that with a singular. Okay, so simple. Siamo, siete, sono are the forms of the auxiliary verb essere, and of course the past participles incontrati or incontrate. Only the plural forms exist, and you of course need to make the past participle agree with the subject of the sentence. Okay, let's give a couple of these a try right now. We're going to conjugate the reciprocal verb in the passato prossimo. Number 1, noi abbracciarsi, we hug each other. Give that one a try. That one is ci siamo abbracciati or abbracciate. And for all of these exercises, I want you to understand that I'm not going to say abbracciati, abbracciate. I'm not going to give both forms just to save a little bit of time. Just understand that if the past participle ends in an I, that it's either a group of men or a mixed group of men and women, and if it ends in an E, it's a group of women. Number 2, voi baciarsi, you all kiss each other. That's vi siete baciati. So take a moment now, pause the video and do the rest. When you're done, restart the video, and I'll give you the rest of the answers. Okay, number 3, loro, farsi gli auguri, to wish each other good wishes, is si sono fatti gli auguri. Number 4, noi incontrarsi, is ci siamo incontrati. Number 5, voi separarsi, you all were separated. Vi siete separati. 6. Loro lasciarsi. This is the verb to break up, or also can mean to just be left a certain way, like left surprised or. So loro si sono lasciati is the answer to that one. Number 7. Loro in the feminine, conoscersi. Si sono conosciute. Notice the E ending for the group of women. Number 8. Loro capirsi is si sono capiti. They understood each other. Voi amarsi, number 9. Vi siete amati. You loved each other. And 10. Noi tenersi per mano. We held hands. Ci siamo tenuti per mano. Okay, this concludes the video on reciprocal verbs. If you've liked what you've seen, please subscribe to 99 Problemi. And hopefully I'll see you back here. Grazie.